So I'm Claire, and I'm a content editor who lives near London. I moved down here for the boy, for the love. So I first was told I had PCOS when I was 12, and I was at school because I'd started my period and then it stopped. And by the time I reached my mid-20s, I was still searching for whether it was or not. I had a lot of the symptoms that you read about online: the hair, the weight. There was some skin discoloration, things like that, that I just thought, no, this can't be nothing. Then I got married and we decided to start trying for a family, and nothing was happening, and that was 2 years ago. When I was diagnosed, they said, you need to lose weight. And I just hung my head and I said to the consultant, I just don't know how anymore. I said, I've tried so many times to lose weight and I just can't. And I've tried, every diet over the years. I've tried Weight Watchers. My school tried to do steamed fish and steamed meat for me, and I just don't know. And just watched my weight sort of dramatically fluctuate between sort of 19 stone down to, I think 15 was my lowest. And then back up again very quickly, just sniff a donut and that'd be it. I'd be 2 sizes bigger. My mum's had a gastric band, so that was never a route I wanted to go down because I've seen it firsthand, the effect it can have on you. But at that point, it was my last resort. The surgeon said, you will never lose weight on your own, not with this condition, you'll never do it, this is your only option now, you're a dangerous weight, your health is at risk. My head just kept saying, you can't do it, it's not right. And I just walked away from that and thought, well, now what, really? It was quite scary. And then I found a lady called Clare, who's the PCOS nutritionist. And I was looking at it and I thought, okay, I'll go look at her website, and had a look and thought, oh, okay, there's a different approach there, and started thinking, well, maybe there is a different way. I had never been told that there was a reason for PCOS. That nobody had ever explained to me really what it was. Nobody's ever given me anything other than, you have this condition, it's going to make you put weight on, lose weight, you'll be fine. During the protocol, I've kind of learned that there's always a root cause, and there isn't a one size fits all, and every woman is different, and that what works for me is not necessarily what's going to work for another person on the protocol. And that by treating my insulin resistance and looking at what is important for me, I've really managed to turn around a dangerous situation that I was in. By the end of the first month, I was sleeping better, I could move, I wasn't having mood swings, and immediately I saw results. So the weight started to fall off. So I thought, okay, I'll keep going for a while, and maybe she doesn't know what she's talking about, so let's keep going and see what happens. And I'm so glad I did, really. Today I've lost 4 stone, which I think is around 53, 56 pounds, which is amazing. I'm now in a size, sort of UK size, 18 on the bottom, when I was a 22 before, and getting towards a 16 on the top, which is quite exciting because I don't actually remember the last time I was size 16. In total, I've lost about 20 something inches from all over my body. So my waist to hip ratio is now normal. When I first saw the fertility specialist, she said that my BMI was too high, because when I started this, my BMI was 42. She said, to give you any of the ovulation drugs or start treatment, you really got to be down to 35 BMI, and that's when it's healthy to give you the Clomid. And when I went back in to see her, she looked at me and she went, "You've had a gastric band, haven't you?" "Nope." "No? You've had surgery?" "Nope." She couldn't believe that person she'd seen in January was the person stood in front of her now, and hadn't had surgery, which was incredible because I just this biggest smile on my face. And immediately she wanted to know what I'd done. She wanted the email address of the person that had helped me. She wanted all the details, and she's now telling all her other PCOS clients about it. My periods before the protocol were non-existent. I think when I saw the consultant in January, I hadn't had one, and I didn't then have one until I started doing the protocol. And I think about 3 weeks into the protocol, I had my first period. The first cycle was about 55 days, and the most recent one was 35. So and with each one in between it's got less and less and less. At the beginning, the journey started as, I want to have a baby, and I need to lose weight to have a baby. So what I've learned over my time doing the protocol has been that so much more has come with it, and I've actually realised a lot more that I wasn't confident, I wasn't happy, I wasn't going anywhere with my career because that was impacting my personality at work. And since then, everything has kind of improved. So it's not just the fact that, okay, so yes, my fertility issues are improving, my life is improving. You know, I've got more energy. Simon and I don't fight as much because I'm not hangry. We don't bicker. There's no, you know, and that's lovely. So my relationship is stronger. Work is better because I'm more alert, I'm more happy, I'm more confident. I'm happy to go into a meeting now thinking, yeah, I look good, and, you know, feeling good and confident, and that's really improved things. A couple of years ago I was told I had an attitude problem, but in the last year I've had so many more opportunities to work because I'm happy, I'm not getting cross at things, I'm not getting as stressed, to the point now where I'm being put forward for promotions, I'm leading projects, I'm training people in other countries. So, you know, through this sort of shift in attitude that has come from my not being, you know, having these sugar crashes, from feeling confident in myself, my career is improving. So is this worthwhile spending money on? Yes. Is it a good return? Yes. So why don't you sit down with a piece of paper and work out how much you spend a month on chocolate, on pizza, on takeaway, on crappy food, on clothes that you don't like because you have to wear them because they're tense, because it's the only thing you can wear, on, you know, things that make yourself feel better when actually they're not really treating the real thing that's there. How much you spend on that? Okay, well, how does that compare to paying for the program? So if you're thinking of doing the protocol, it is going to require change. It is going to require you to do the work, but it will be the best thing you've ever done. It really will be. I can't really describe it in words how much of an effect this has had on my life.